Let's take a look at some stances. We're going to start off with a riding stance. I'm going to just be using my bow in periodic grips and holds. To start off with this horse riding stance, I'm just going to sink down. My knees are going to be bent about 30 degrees, and I'm going to take those knees and just pop them out. So some people, they might go in a little bit. We want to avoid that though. So we're going to pop that out. Both feet are going to be pointed forward. So it's common in the kata, a lot of people will stand straight up, but we want to make sure that when we're in those horse riding stances, that those knees are bent approximately 30 degrees, okay? Next one we're going to look at is going to be a fighting stance. This one should just be comfortable. Don't worry about foot lengths apart or anything like that. Just something that's comfortable so that you can move around. So that would be a nice fighting stance. Just something comfortable. It doesn't need to be exaggerated or anything like that. I try to tell local students not to overthink fighting stance too much. It should just be comfortable. Okay, next one we're going to work on is a long stance. So there's two in Ultimate Bow. Okay, so we have a long stance. And we also have a long forward stance, a longer stance, okay? So that one would be if we were going into a thrust. So if I was, say I did an overhead front strike and I was in a forward stance and then I was transitioning, I just want that extra half foot length. So think of it this way. Forward stance, probably about 2.5 of my own foot lengths in between. I want to keep that knee back, pushed back on my back leg, and in my front leg, I want my kneecap so that it's over my ankle. And I want to check my knee structure. So I want to avoid that knee coming in like that. So I want to just kind of pop it out just a little bit. So if I was transitioning from a forward stance to a long forward stance, all I would do is just shift forward half a foot length. So nothing like incredible to think about. The stance width, a lot of people will have their own. I like to use a fairly narrow stance width. Probably because of my Taekwondo background, but there's really no requirement for a certain stance width, just what you're comfortable with and what's reasonable. Okay, so keep those ones in mind. Those are some stances that we'll be looking at.